Warriors against the Titans. More apologies for the delay on getting the stream up here. Probably having some technical issues or where that the camera is not working. There's about 14 minutes and 20 seconds left in this first frame of action. It's currently scoreless right now between the two teams. And there's a stoppage in play as number 44 for the Titans will go off. So it'll be the first power play of the game here. We're currently working on getting cameras up. Once again, our apologies for the delay in getting the stream up. So it'll be a man up for the Warriors here. Both teams have yet to register a win, 0-7 combined record. I think there's a 2 million here on CROW LAX, and I appreciate the patience of setting this up. Ring is dropped. Shot Major back in the net. 1-0 for the Warriors. Yes, that one on the power play. Capitalized quickly on that one. So it's from the left side of the net cross. Crease number 22 for the Warriors. Finds the back of the net in Costco. Get the Warriors up on the scoreboard there. So we will go the center of the floor for another face-off. Dug out by the Titans. Pushed up against the wall. Left side of the arena here. Right on the 12. Offensive zone 4. Jotman coming. Made the cross crease pass to Johnson. That's no good. It bounces all the way up to the center. Warriors zone is a hard fought battle. Possession will be given over to the Sherwood Titans. And block. Cut towards the back to the down to the tight position, number 46. Yes, we are aware that the camera is not working. Currently working on the issue to try and resolve the problem. We apologize for that one. 12-3 left to go in this first period of play. The Warriors got on up 1-0 on the power play. And even lost fought up against the wall on the far side. Possession given over to the Warriors as they start back up. Scoop up the ball. Good response by the Warriors. CROW LAX TV will be back with more action.
Trying to think which one.
I know it's very very strange. The Warriors take hold. Fires a dart through the middle, crashing towards the net. Second opportunity. Oh, the Warriors. Left side is ball. Scott Mitchell to and out on the setting up to the Warriors top zone. It's number 48 for the Titans. 17 whistled down at 7:40 left in the first period. Warriors gone up 1-0 on the power play, and the Titans have a chance on their own. Man up. Walk has a little hard shot. Little. And this team fires an arching pass all the way down and ends up to the other end. Grabs it in the masher piece stick. Going up through the zone is Gadwalk. Left in the man advantage. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Gadwalk. Looking shot. Goes wide from Podgren. Josh Little. Takes it for the Texans. Shot right on. No one knows for a second. It'll be over. Right up. Arching pass. A moment to Warriors. In towards the net. Shot right on the side. Mitchell denied. Number 18 is Dylan Evelyn. Up dancing move from number 12. Now onto the wall. Wall is Gadwalk. Leads up. Kelly has it. Get it on before the ball was given over. Each team making their respective changes. 2-5 or 8 left. First. Hard hit right in front of the empty benches. Ty Mitchell tightens pick it up from their own end. It's number 2, Amiot. It's Amiot. Back out. Neutral territory. That's my. There, Luke Mitchell, not wearing number 47 today. He's wearing number 48. I don't think it's.
Hey. I'm guessing this one's
Maybe.
There we go. You got a camera now. Give her on camera. That's gonna plug in just to this charge.
Okay. We appreciate the continued patience as we work out these tech issues during this game. It's 5-3 for the Warriors over the Titans here at the Ardrossan Rec Center. 0-7 combined record for these two teams, having yet to find a win. And number 22 for the Warriors, Rylan Hoshko, heads to the box for 2. There's another penalty as well to Grady Thompson, so it's a bit of 4-on-4 action. The Titans storming towards the net. It's a right shoulder save by Lemiski once again. He's been strong here in this first period of play. And number 17 trying to shed his man is Betker. Betker still holding on as Gadbois, relentless, and now he's able to steal it. He takes it in towards the net, makes a move, he fires right on, and it's saved for a moment, but it trickles in. Hunter Gadbois with the moves in the neutral zone, being hyper aggressive, stealing the ball and takes it all the way by himself. It's a one-man effort. He's able to cut the deficit down to just 1 for the Titans, so 5-4 Warriors now. Gadbois has had a lot of ball possession so far in the game, being a driving factor on the Titans' offense. It's a bit of a scramble from off the draw. It rolls out and it's picked up by number 11 for the Warriors. A shot right on. Just for a second. That's taken by Sheck, the former Titan. Sheck evading the check. Sheck trying to feed it up to McGammon. The pass is too hard out. Bounces all the way down to the Warriors' end. The timeout has been called by the Titans, so second timeout of the game. 57 seconds to the penalty to Hoshko, so the man up for the Titans is they're down by 1 with 14.9 seconds left in this first period. 9 goals combined right now, and last year both the Warriors and the Titans missed out on the playoffs. 7th in the Jim Andrews North Division. The Sherwood Park Titans were there 4-11-1 for last year, while the Warriors were 8th in that division, 3-13. Both teams not qualifying, but once again, I'll go over the 3 affiliates suiting up here for the Titans today, as they're a bit injury riddled. Number 16, number 17, number 18. 16, Liam Alzinga. Number 17, Owen Heron. Number 18, Eric Rudneski. So 14.9 seconds left. And they'll make a bit of a play here to pull their goaltender Ty Mitchell for the 6-on-4. They're able to get their 6th player on the floor right before the ref signal play on. So under 10 seconds to go. A hard shot bounces off the high glass from him behind the net and rolls all the way out. 2.1 seconds left. Maybe one more shot on. Passing towards the net, but the shot was thrown in towards the cage at the dying seconds of the period. So no tying goal for the Titans as they'll take a 1-goal deficit. 5-4. The Warriors are up, and we'll be back in just about 10 minutes here on CROW LAX TV. And we're just getting set here for second period action between the Tier 2 Warriors and the Titans. It's 5-4 for the Warriors. Near the end of the first frame there, the Titans, in the last 20 seconds, were given possession and tried to make a certain play where they were able to hold their goaltender, Ty Mitchell, to get a 6-on-4 advantage. There's a bit of power play time carried over for the Titans here. 42 seconds to be exact. They will start on the net up. We have draw, send it up at 4-8 today. Thank you so much for tuning in here today. In the first period there, we had a couple of tech issues, but we appreciate your patience and tuning in here on CROW LAX TV. I'm Zachary through this year, making the call on the play today. It's a pleasure to be with you. It's a fine Saturday for the Dawson Rec Center, the home barn for the Titans. So on the right side, thrown through to the middle, attempted to Luke Mitchell, who's wearing number 48 today, usually the number Bassinger. Now pick off from the middle, taken up into the Warriors' end. A hard shot thrown through. That's no good. Now Gadbois circling up through to the zone. He swings it over to number 8, Barrel. Now across the middle, Gadbois goes one on. That goes wide. 5-on-5 now as penalty served by Hoshko. He steps out of the box. And Tellier, in the dying seconds of the shot clock, attempting to make the shot through, but that's no good. And Tellier cross-checking with Thompson up against the wall, with the ball carrier taking a spill, and the Titans, hard fought, are able to get it out with the skin on their teeth. Slowly, Tellier is able to bring it in for the Sherwood Park Titans. He fires a pass across the grasp of number 41, Potvin. He's dribbled through, and the Warriors take it. Speedy play made up by Carruthers. He gets the ball taken away from him, and now it's Potvin for the Titans. Potvin dropping the shoulder, takes it in by himself, fires it through. That's no good. It bounces off the wall, comes up to the middle of the zone, but possession is given over to the Warriors. So it's scooped up into the grasp. Number 20, Borges. The ball dribbles all the way down to the Warriors' end. By number 25, Rosichuk. Rosichuk kicks at it, but the Titans are able to scoop it up from the help of Ozinga. Warriors take it back over. Hard one-handed shot from number 18 there, Rudneski. Rudneski takes it up, one of the affiliates here playing today for the Titans. Rudneski, the dancing feet, throws it through. That's a right-handed save, right side save. Kicked away from Rudneski. The Titans driving the offense here, controlling the first 2 minutes and 45 seconds of action here in the second frame. The ball is lost for a moment. Both teams trying to scoop it up on middle ground, and now it's Jacobson for the Warriors in all alone. It's 1-on-2. He gets boxed out, thrown hard, drops the ball. Titans take it. The captain, Thompson, hands it into the grasp of Noah Amiot. Makes the pass in front, thrown on by number 44, Gadbois. Nice, pretty play there, but doesn't muster up a goal. Fought hard to the wall. The boards turned away, cut in towards the net, thrown right on. Bounces off to the near side corner on the right side of the camera. Brought up now by number 19, Smith. Smith, number 9, throwing it on. Mitchell makes the save. McCammon with the shot. Partner McCormick sends it up to the point. Berga gets chopped at. He takes a heavy spill. Had possession, Dario Berga, but possession of the ball is handed over to the Titans. So Barrel will drop it down as they go back to the power play. Verga into the box. 5-4 for the Warriors. 16:06 to go in the second period. Play resumes as the Titans set up on the perimeter of the zone. Hard shot from the left side. Bounces right off the crest of Lemiski. Pops up high. Titans continue. Gadbois, Luke Mitchell, back to Gadbois, sending it over. Now once again a shot on, that's blocked, however, the shot no good from Tellier. From his cage, Lemiski with a huge pass down the zone. Carruthers isn't able to take the grasp of that one. There's Noah Amiot. Brady Thompson was there, but he took a chop and possession handed over to the Warriors. So for the Warriors, it's Riley White. White has it. He's pressured heavily by Amiot, his opposing number 23. Hoshko holding it on. 15 seconds in the shot clock, and now it's Jacob Amiot. Jacob Amiot with some speed. Comes in towards the net. He shoots one on. That one saved. It pops up from the shoulder of Lemiski. Titans hold control. Pass over to Tellier. It's too hard for him to grasp. However, he picks up the garbage and keeps it in possession for the Titans. Gadbois. Now, big pass through. That bounces off a barrel stick and behind the net. Number 20, Borges fighting hard. The shot clock expires, and now the Warriors are able to take it up all by himself. Gutman looked like he had some time, though the Titans were quick to make the change on the defensive side of things in transition. Number 18 for the Warriors, Evelyn takes hold, and away from the play will be the Warriors heading back to the penalty kill. Well, there was 4 seconds still left in the penalty to Verga, so it'll be an abbreviated 5-on-3 power play for the Titans. There's 4 seconds left before it'll be 5-on-4, but nonetheless, to take possession from middle, it'll be Gadbois. So now 5-on-4 begins. Moseying his way into the zone. Luke Mitchell handing it over. Hard cross crease pass. That was thrown on by number 17, Owen Harris. Comes up for grabs. Mitchell there fighting against 4 Warriors members, and now gaining some speed. All in alone. It's Gutman. Gutman fires one on. Couldn't get it on net. Had the glorious chance there as it bounces into the perimeter protective netting and held on by the Titans. The possession will go to the Warriors. Warriors continue on the penalty kill, down 5. Or up 5-4, down 5-4. Looking at it from the player perspective. Taken by Forges. Possession to the Titans. It's Rudneski, O'Hare, holding it back. Mitchell's out on the floor with Gadbois. Rudneski to Gadbois. They play catch. Thrown through and towards the net. Couldn't get one clean on to the cage. And that'll be an over and back possession up to the Warriors. So 37 seconds in the penalty kill for the Warriors. Cade McCormick will end up coming out of the box once that time expires, as the Warriors control in the Titan zone, killing a bit of time. 20 seconds on the shot clock. It's Evelyn. Evelyn getting hacked at by Thompson. He'll just circle around the zone with 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Turns his back towards the defenders, trying to scoop his shot through. It bounces back out. Another shot right on it. Ty Mitchell was on tight for that one. So 5 seconds. Great penalty killing by the Warriors, as it will now be 5-on-5. McCormick coming out of the box. Titans on the right side of the zone. They carry on back with Hoover arching the pass through to the middle. It'll be Hare up in the battle there as well. The Warriors picking it up on the left side. Riley White has it. He's pressured away by Redneski. He'll send it into the zone. Hard shot through. Bounces up. Jumping up for that one is number 5, Cowan. Cowan thrown down hard as it trickles in towards the net. Redneski will pick it up as the Warriors taking perhaps a crucial penalty. Cowan could have had the opportunity on net, but number 25, Lozichuk, into the box, giving the Titans another chance on the man up. So the Titans in control of play throughout the entire second frame here. No score just yet in the second period. And through some discussion, the referees decide that a penalty shot will be awarded to the Titans, David Cowan. So penalty shot in 4 minutes, giving to the Warriors. Okay, so 4 minutes given to Landon Rosichuk, but 2 minutes will go up on the clock. The Titans end up scoring through their power play. Rosichuk will come out, but that 2 minutes is for checking from behind, and 2 of those minutes will be awarded for that penalty shot. And then the extra 2 minutes just because. Well, I wouldn't say just because, but because it was a hit from behind. So that's how the referees deliberated the action, and they'll discuss with the benches and coaches of each team. It's a bit of a confusing outcome of the play, even though it was originally called a check from behind. So serving for 2, taking 4 minutes. So you have 4 minutes in the penalty column of his stat sheet, number 25, Landon Rosichuk. And the Titans have a chance on the penalty shot to tie things up, because it was David Cowan taking the heavy check from behind from Rosichuk on the play before. And it looked like play was about to begin before the refs decided, wait, I think there's a penalty shot deserved here. Gadbois will be the one to take the penalty shot for the Titans. His team hyping him up from the bench. Hunter Gadbois up against number 1, Kate Lemiski, who has been fantastic in the game, making lots of saves and waves of pressure from the Titans. There's a bit of back and forth action in that first, though, through the first 8 minutes and 25 seconds of the second period. It's been all in favor of the Titans. Gadbois runs into the zone. He speeds up as he gets in towards the net. Takes a shot on and a left side hook. Save made by Lemiski. He'll give a quick wave to Hunter Gadbois. Now the 2-minute penalty, 2-minute power play for the Titans will ensue. Rosichuk taking 4 minutes from the check from behind, only serving 2 in the box. So if the Titans do score, he'll come out of the sin bin. Gadbois back on the floor, so 5-on-4 advantage for 2 minutes starts now. No score on that penalty shot from Gadbois. Gadbois has it at the top of the zone. Hare has it. He fires one on, finding the back of the net. Just 11 seconds into the power play for the Titans, tying it up at 5 apiece. A fantastic shot on that side. That was number 15, Josh Little. Rode the chuck is back out of the box as fast as he got into it, it seems. So 11:24 left to go. That was the first goal of the frame. Saw a combined 9 goals in that first period. And I'd like to mention once again, as I did earlier in the broadcast, that both of these teams are fighting to find their first win of the season. The Warriors are rebuilding. They only had 8 returning players into this season. The general manager and head coach Craig Lemiski doing a lot of work to get a full roster. Possession given to the Titans. It'll be Luke Mitchell, sporting number 48. He had his jersey ripped in that first game. Usually he sports number 47. He goes hard to work, turning his back towards the defenders, trying to scoop back in towards the net, but it's hacked away and taken to the corner as it's axed out and picked up by the Titans. So Podvin with a hard, heavy shot on. It's smacked down and kept into the grasp of Chase Lemiski. Number 1 in the net. He hands it up to middle ground. No play made there for the Warriors. And in transition, it's taken up into the zone by Rudneski. So Rudneski taking it through, but he bobbles the ball. Isn't able to get a clean shot on Lemiski to test him. Lemiski's able to arch it out into the hands of Jacobson. Tucker Jacobson has the ball snatched away from him. Hunter Gadbois in all alone. He fires one on. The low shot's kicked out. Save made by Lemiski. Shot him down on that breakaway chance. He shut him down on the penalty shot as well. Almost some miscommunication from the Warriors end of things. Could have had possession, but now it's taken up slowly by the Titans. Austin Allen handing it to Tellier. So Tellier takes it. Jumping move. Timmy Zing can get the shot on, but Lemiski says no once again. Pass out, but possession is given over as the play wasn't made in time. The 4 seconds to play it from the crease. The timer was expired, so Titans will take possession, but a timeout was called, and they'll take a moment here to regroup and drop a play with 9:28 left to go in the second. And just like to say that we greatly appreciate you tuning in here on CROW LAX TV. There's lots of action going around here in the league all over, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. 5 games in CROW LAX TV here today. So each team will have a moment to chat with their respective teams. And 3 players were playing for the Warriors today were previously members of the Titans. Russ Sheck, Cade McCormack, and Forges. The 2 of those players are in the lineup here today. And some discussion here between the referees and the score box. Possession will be given to Hunter Gadbois, who is rocking a red helmet. Every other player is rocking a black helmet. There's actually, on the Titans bench, there's only 2 players with a different color, and Hunter Gadbois is the only one with a red bucket on his team. So Tellier is in possession of the ball. It goes up to Gadbois, who controls at the top, quarterbacking the action. Gadbois is helped out by Tellier to take the pressure away from him. Josh Little has found the back of the net, tries to put a little bit of a can opener on his opposing number 15, Carruthers, with possession handed over to him. Carruthers takes it, spinning move at the middle to evade a heavy check from Thompson, who's a hard hitter. Now 2-on-0, shot on, and a goal by the Warriors makes it 6-5 in favor of Edmonton. And that play completely generated off the hands of Aiden Carruthers. He's able to make the spinning move from the middle, find some open space. He gets it into the hands of Rush Sheck. The Warriors acquired from the Titans during training camp. Back at the center of the floor that we go, but misplay off the face-off gives Warriors possession. Now playing towards the net, shot right through Evelyn, getting that on, but the low save made by Ty Mitchell. Spinning play of his own was made by number 46, Austin Allen. The ball was given up to the Warriors. And the Titans couldn't get it out as it dribbled through to the corner. The Warriors get hold of the ball again. So Hoshko fires one on hard, trying to get it in between the legs of Ty Mitchell. Now behind the net, trying to forge something there. Number 9 softly chips one on. McAmmon couldn't get the shot right through. McAmmon takes it again for the Warriors. Low, hard shot going wide. Pops back out to the middle of the zone. Now hard at work is Johnson. Johnson takes it into the corner. Just 5 seconds on the shot clock as a dog pile fight commences. But it's Brady Thompson, the captain, holding sole possession of the ball in transition. To reverse it is the opposing number 20, Alice Forges. Brady Thompson bounces it off the floor into the hands of Potvin. Now Gadbois over to Radneski. Cross up the floor. The shots through, held on by Radneski. And some discussion here from Forges and the referee as the Titans gain possession. Hard shot through. Gadbois trying to find some space over the right shoulder of Lemeski. Ball goes down to Ty Mitchell. He'll scoop it and hand it up to the far side corner for the Warriors. Cross pass made through to the crease. Couldn't get the shot over the left shoulder of Mitchell. Back to the top of the zone. Good save there, and it dribbles out to the near side wall. A couple players fall into one another. Everybody's seeing if they're all right. Everybody looks good, and the play continues. Ronan Hoover. Take the pass to Potvin. Pops out. Tellier keeps it in. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Tellier walking in, trying to load the shot. Couldn't see what he liked, so he holds on. 7 seconds to go. Throws it cross crease. A little dribble of a shot, but that wasn't on, so the shot clock will expire. The Warriors to take hold. And quickly now, it's picked up by Carruthers. Carruthers dropping his shoulder. He gets angled out to the corner. He gets chopped out, is able to take it to the front of the net, throws it right on. Mitchell with the save. Mitchell seeing a lot of action here in the second half of the period, being strong for the Titans. Titans with another chance. Good save by Lemeski. The Titans controlling a lot of the plays during the first half. 4 different penalties taken for the Warriors, plus a penalty shot, so lots of opportunities for the Titans to find the back of the net. The Warriors, however, leading 6-5. They've led for most of this game here. They let the lead up once. It was tied by the Titans, but they regained the lead. Number 4 on 5. Now it's pinned up along the boards, kind of stapled there at the top part of the point. Middle ground. Mitchell, spinning move, throws it on. Lemiski is there. Great save by him, and he tried to feed the pass all the way up into the hands of Johnson. Titans, however, they take it from their own end. It's Jacob Amiot. Amiot, hard pass through that goes to the far side corner, ends up behind the net. Number 8, Jacobson takes it, but he's plundered up against the wall. Titans are able to get the ball once again, so they have possession. Shot clock renewed. Owen Hare waiting patiently for something to happen. He fires one through. Lemiski couldn't find the ball. Mitchell with a couple spinning plays, cross crease action, couldn't find his man. Shot clock renewed once again. Delayed penalty into the Warriors. 6 on 5 now. Ty Mitchell back to the bench. Thrown to Tellier. Tellier right on. I believe that was off the press of Lemiski, but however, it will be picked up. The play will be blown dead as the Warriors head back to the penalty box once again. Some undisciplined play compared to their opposition here today. So number 12, Gutman, to the box. 4:06 to go. A 2-minute power play to the Titans. They find themselves once again down by 1. They entered this frame down by 1 goal. It's 5-4, so only 2 goals combined in this period. 9 goals through both teams in the first. More defensive play, I'd say, in this one. Not a lot of high-quality shot chances and good denials from each goaltender. So as they pass it around, they're able to get a shot through, but Lemiski denies any chance of a rebound popping out as he holds it on and holds on to it. Now off at the middle ground. Warriors hold. Roberts, however, turns it over. Gadbois is there. Going all the way down. It comes back up off the floor. And Roberts, number 2, all by himself, is able to shimmy his way through, worm his way into the zone, and he's hit heavily into the board. Shoulder first. He goes off for a change. Good hard-working shift from him as his Warriors continue to kill the penalty. It's number 23, Riley White, dropping his stick. So the Warriors will keep possession in the offensive end of Berga. Berga works it over to the hands of McCormick. A lofting play made out. Tellier couldn't scoop it up. Over 23 seconds on the shot clock. Still couldn't get it up. He had it for a moment, it looked like. Riley White for the Warriors as they end up clearing it down the zone. It bounces off the wall into the hands of their own man, Verga. 15 seconds left in the penalty. It looks like a possible chance was there, but Verga couldn't find the mesh on the stick of Boschko. Pass up to Gadbois. Successful penalty kill from the Warriors. Some undisciplined play, but some good showing from their penalty kill. Titans with another chance. And Misty denies the Titans. There once again, we've seen more action than his opposing number 1 in between the pipes, Ty Mitchell. Good showing from both goaltenders in the second frame here. So the Warriors scoop it up. Heavy shot thrown low by Evelyn. Couldn't find the cage. So back up the other way. It's Elzinga. Elzinga up to Rudnetsky. Radnevsky still holds it. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Hands it to Tellier. Tellier trying to see one through the screen. Gets it over to Radnevsky. Fires one through. Lemiski once again. Pop back up to Tellier. Shot clock is renewed. Just over a minute left to go in the frame. Trying to get another shot right on the Titans as they continue to go to work. And the ball dribbles. It's up for grabs. Scooped down from the floor. No shot on. And now it's number 27. Gillingham flips it to number 25, Rosachuk. From the corner, now it's taken to the middle. Again, and couldn't get the shot through. Titans playing good defense on that one. However, the Warriors will be given the ball with 30 seconds to go in the second. So they're up by one shot right through. Oshko with the high one there. It's forced out to the corner by the Titans. 17 seconds to go. Timeout is being called from the bench. For a few seconds there was some commotion from the Warriors bench. They were trying to call a timeout. Craig Lemiski. The Warriors held control of the ball exactly 12 seconds on the score clock here. 6-5 lead for the Warriors. They'll drop a play at the end of this frame. A late timeout was called, and Titans for the last 30 seconds in their own zone were able to hold the Warriors off. And speaking with head coach of the Titans, Griffin Carey, he said that his team excels on team defense. However, he did mention that scoring could be a factor that they'd like to find more consistency in. Well, and 7 combined record for both teams trying to find their first win. It's Warriors up by 1 with 10 seconds to go. So the goalie pulled 6 on 5. And shot through, but it'll roll all the way back, and maybe Potvin has a chance. He finds the back of the net right before the buzzer. Bit of a buzzer beater from Potvin, finding the back of the empty net. He's able to tie this game. So they have 20 minutes of action leading into the third period to perhaps try and scrape out a win, but the play from head coach Craig Lemiski choose to pull his team's netminder, Chase Lemiski, put it on 6 on 5, and now it'll be 6-6 heading into the third period. And that was a gutsy call by Craig Lemiski. The Titans did that as well at the end of the first period, weren't able to find the back of the net, but in a tight game like this, any edge that you can have in the game is a big one. However, we will have about a 10-minute break before we resume action here on CROW LAX TV. Thank you for tuning in for this Tier 2 game between the Warriors and the Titans. So we're back here for the third period from the Dawson Rec Complex. It's the Titans against the Warriors in this Tier 2 North Division. It's 6-6, and with the empty netter, it was taken by Potvin from the Titans to tie it up, played by Craig Lemiski to take his goaltender out to make it a 6-on-5 advantage to try and get that extra edge, resulted in a Titans goal. So from the middle ground, 27 seconds into the third and final frame of the game, it's given to the Titans. It's Hunter Gadbois with the ball for Sherwood Park. They're able to hand it over to Tatum McCormack. Now through the middle, hard shot through Gadbois. Another chance. Great save by Lemiski. The Warriors work it up. It's dropped out in the mesh, number 17. Back in towards the net. The Titans get up in the game on the board. It's 7-6 for the Titans. I believe that was Josh Little with the marker. He had a goal in the game already. The story of that second period was a short one, I guess. It was a very tight second frame. It was 5-4 entering the frame, 6-6 exiting the frame, so just 3 goals combined. We already have our first goal 56 seconds into the period. Possession right off the face-off given to the Warriors. Johnson. Johnson with McCammon. Throw one on. It's popped up into the hands of Hoover. Hoover is drenched by pressure. He's able to send the pass through to Austin Allen. He loses it for a second. Man, all alone in front. Gadbois couldn't get the pass, and now it's turned away from Allen. There, it's left out on the ground. Picked up from the floor by Forges. Forges gets turned out to the wall. Forges now just bounced off the ground. Forges shot off the crest of sky. Mitchell bounces up. Titans deny possession to the Warriors in their own zone, in the offensive zone rather, as it's dribbled out into Edmonton territory. With hold of the ball, it's Dario Berga. Berga with a hard pass, trying to loft it over all of his opposing players. Fought away by Brady Thompson, captain of the Titans. He gets it into the hands of Rudneski, one of the affiliate members playing today. We get to Owen Hare, who's also an AP. Dancing feet by McCormack. Turns himself away from the play for a second. Is able to get it on with a spinning chance. Now battling towards the boards. Couple players taking hard shots. Warriors pick it up for a second, but the possession of the ball is given over to Sherwood Park. So Gadbois on the right side, far corner, goes up against number 19, Smith. It's held off as Tellier gets it on the top of the zone. Sent over to the hands of Hare. He drops it off to Tellier. Tellier skips into the zone, throws it through and towards the net, trying to get that low shot on the left side. I believe that rung off the bar. Miski giving a couple of taps to that left side post. Right side post rather. Tellier can't feed the pass through. It's picked up by Roberts. Roberts gets held, and that will be a penalty. Almost had a chance to skip past Dominic Potvin, but the Titans go to the power play for the first time since, I believe, the first period. So that's a hold on the Titans. They were very disciplined in that second frame. The Warriors taking a handful of calls against them. And a penalty shot from Gadbois in the first, so it was denied by Miski. And now with the man up, down by one, we're leading for the great majority of this game. The Warriors on the power play. So it's Cade McCormick. Feed it through. Number 11, Verga to McCormick. Shot clock about to expire. Shot right on, left shoulder save by Mitchell. It's taken to the corner. Shot clock removed. However, Brady Thompson has it for the Titans. Trying to get through some waves of pressure. Great save made by Mitchell. Taken down to the ground. It was Cowan. Now it relieves of pressure of the Titans, at least for a moment, and Thompson storms it up the zone all by himself. Head check thrown by number 9, Hunter McCammon. Hunter Gadbois patient with it. Man down on the penalty kill. Dominic Potvin in the sin bin. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Bois waiting. 5 seconds. He'll be patient and finally try and make his way through. However, the shot clock will expire. That takes it down to 39 seconds left in the penalty to Potvin. And the Warriors will take it up to middle. It's handed off to Verga, number 11. Verga getting it to the hands of Sheck. Sheck over to McCormick. Verga. McCormick. Sheck. Sheck across. Couldn't find the stick of number 22, Hoshko. As it's batted out. And now a race for the ball, but the back is there, and the Titans will gain possession. 8 seconds on their penalty kill. Power play about to expire with Potvin to come out of the box on the holding call. So they hold up, so could be an even playing field. 5-on-5 continues. Ripper from Caden McCormack. So there's Cade McCormick and Caden McCormack, two opposing players in this game. Titans get it there from Hoover. Hoover with the pass across. Couldn't find the meshing of Tellier. Dribbles the hands. Number 1, Lemiski gets it up to Sheck, who walks it into the zone. Sheck. Goes in the net. The Warriors tie it up at 7. 13 left to go. It's essentially a 0-0 game. 7s on either side. Titans did a good job of killing the holding penalty to Potvin. However, the Warriors evening up the play. From the draw, thrown down to the ground. The barrel. The Titans now get the ball. Tellier is pressured by Smith. Tellier holds off. He gets it to Hare. For her. Tellier to her. Couldn't find his stick. Now Smith takes it for the Warriors. Smith driving with his shoulder. Gets past nearly everybody, but the ball is scooped out of his stick. Gadbois has it. 2-on-1 perhaps. Towards the net. Shot right on, and that finds the back of the net. Owen Herr finding the open spot. Cross crease. Gadbois on the defensive play shuts down Smith from getting the odd man rushing towards the cage. Steals it completely from the grasp of Smith. Gets it up and gets the assist on that play to regain the lead for the Titans. 8-7, 12:31 left to go. So the action continues. Warriors trying to start something. Johnson was there. He was taken to the corner as it's Rosachuk. Rosachuk from the top of the zone holds off the pressure from Rodneski. Comes up to the grasp of Austin Allen. Austin Allen one-on-one with Rosachuk. Thrown on. A cross check thrown as the Warriors take possession. It's Riley White. White turning. Sandwich. Toppled over. Good shutdown from the Titans on a quick play in transition. No pressure in the middle ground of the floor. Shut down before he was able to get the shot off with the Titans bringing it up. Thompson. Thompson holds it for Tellier. Thompson going off for the change. Tossman coming out as the ball is thrown in front of the net, but it's taken up by the Warriors. So number 17, Betker. Betker waits up, tosses it back to the hands of Sheck. Sheck taken to the outside. Tried to find the open man as those two Titans pressuring Sheck. Now Gadbois is the one to take possession for the Titans with 10:59 to go. Up by one, the Titans. It's her. Dropping it back to the hands of McCormack. Cormack to her. Tellier to the corner, trying to turn it towards the net as Gadbois. Couldn't get anything going. Good pressure from Gutman and some other reinforcements. And it took too long to get over the middle line of the floor, so Thompson will take hold for the Titans. Luke Mitchell quickly starting up, stops up, turns away, trying to turn into the outside, but Smith denying any chance from him. And Smith swaps out with Jacobson to defend Mitchell. Now her. They're trying to throw it through to Alzinga. Mitchell tossing it on and just barely keeping it out of the net. His goaltender, Womiski. Now a hard pass all the way down, thrown on, and Ty Mitchell with the stop. Didn't hold on, however. The ball dribbled out. Still a fantastic save, and we saw that a couple times. The ball was thrown onto the net. The goaltender didn't know where it was in the padding. But with 9:42 to go, we will have a timeout here. So at the end of the first period, it was 5-4 for the Warriors. They controlled a lot of that first period of play, and then in the second, the Titans were able to try and stymie the offense of the Warriors. They took it 6-6 into this third period, and now with under half of the period left to go, the Titans are up 8-7. So it's been a tight affair this entire game. The largest lead that we saw was by 2 goals in the first one. The Titans were leading for 2-1. Sorry, I was only a 1-goal difference basically this entire game. It was the Warriors getting on the board first, and Titans scored 2 goals, and then it was 3-2 after that for the Warriors. And it's been a bit of a ping pong action here. So the Titans' play resumes, gets it to Tellier in the offensive zone. He's trying to get through everybody. Somebody thrown down in front, but Tellier working in on the inside, outside, evading the defensive pressure from the Warriors, is able to find the back of the net, extend the lead to 2 goals for the Titans. Are up 9-7 in the contest. Both of these teams are fighting to find their first wins of the season. Entering the game, the Titans are 0-4, and they had 2 very close games on the 3rd and the 4th against the Spurs and the Wranglers. 1-goal losses in that one. And the Warriors take it up with Verga, almost getting chopped up the upside of his body, and a pass to Gadbois is no good from the Titans. Gadbois almost had it for a moment. The Warriors have some time to collect and move in transition. It's number 27, Gillingham. Gillingham drops the ball, but fought for regardless. Barrel has it for the Titans. Barrel stopping it up. Hoffman. 14 seconds in the shot clock. It's bounced over into the hands of McCormack. 8 seconds. McCormack, 3 seconds on the shot clock. Can he get one away? McCormack sends it over. No shot, however, taken from Tellier. It's Tucker Jacobson in Tellier's grill to avoid any shot from going through. There will be a slashing call given to the Warriors, so another power play for the Titans. You had one company with Luke Mitchell and Owen Herr drop a play. Have a bit of discussion before play resumes now. Jacob Little is out there as well. As the pass handed to Barrel. Now Barrel at the top of the zone to Gadbois. Quick passing plays made. Mitchell over to Josh Little. Josh Little has it. Gets it to Tellier. Mitchell is there. And he finds one on the doorstep. Makes it 10-7 for the Titans. Double-digit marker. That one being on the power play. The Warriors undisciplined play throughout the contest. Turns into a 3-goal advantage now for the Titans. Penalties finally caught up to them. The Titans are able to capitalize in the most important parts of the game, and a huge hit thrown from Luke Mitchell. A couple chirps out on the floor. Mitchell looking to change with the Warriors in full possession of the ball. Check trying to get away from Brady Thompson, and now Verga can't get a shot through. 12 seconds on the shot clock. 3 Titans members are fighting against him, and finally a shot thrown through from Verga as he continued to be curtained by members of the Titans. Now a loft pass play up to Gadbois in alone. He shoots and scores! Hunter Gadbois. 11-7 for the Titans as they're pouring it on here in the 3rd period. That's the 3rd lone rush from Gadbois in this game. He had a breakaway before that. Couldn't score on that rushing towards the net, and also had a penalty shot earlier in the 2nd period of play. 3rd time's the charm for Gadbois. There's Everin, a heavy check. Number of the Try to jump up in towards the crease. He's boxed out with Austin Allen taking charge for the Titans. He defers. Potvin with some changes being made. On her. Her whips one through. Finds the back of the net. Make that 12-7 for the Titans. So 6-6 entering into the period. With that 4 unanswered goals for the Titans. They're now up by 5 and a timeout will be made to try and cool things down. The Warriors taking a moment to regroup and recharge to see if they can try and come back with 6:31 to go from the Ardrossan Rec Center here. So a combined 0-7 record for each of these teams. 0-4 are the Titans entering this one. They face the Extreme to open up their season, dropping the game by a score of 11-3 to the Extreme. And then it was a 7-6 defeat to the Spurs on May 3rd. And following that up on the 4th on Sunday last week, a 11-10 loss to the Wranglers, so 2 tight affairs there. And yesterday it was a 9-5 loss to the Posse for the Titans. And in each of the Warriors' 3 games this season, they've let 10 or more goals against. 12-1 loss to the Extreme on the 26th, and on the 3rd, last Saturday, a week ago, a 16-4 loss to the Axemen. 10-9 loss on the 4th last Sunday to the Rage. So that was their closest contest, 10-9. They had no trouble. The last game had no trouble finding the back of the net, but keeping them out is the issue. Jacob Amios has it now for the Titans, thrown through, and a sacrificing block made in front. Rosachuk diving to take the shot there. Taking the behind the back pass was Mitchell. Shot through from Little. There he's picking that up, handing it up. Number 8, Jacobson. Jacobson in towards the net. Shekin all alone and skipped aside. Couldn't get the shot through. Sheck taking a heavy bump to the corner from Luke Mitchell. He takes a spill. It's Sheck. Now Grady Thompson picks it up. Thompson as Gadbois comes out from the bench for the Titans, each team making their respective changes. McCormack. Cormac holds up, sends it to the far side of the rink. 6 seconds to go on the shot clock. It's about to expire. 3, 2, 1. Tellier has it, doesn't take the shot. Can see it through the screen, and now some rough stuff in front. The result of a penalty to the Warriors, and not too happy with that one. It's Dylan Evelyn. So he'll take another penalty for the Warriors. And cross-checking is the call. 5:01 left to go. 12-7. Is the score for the Titans. They'll start up on the man-up 5-on-4 advantage. Hunter Gadbois, who's been lethal in this one. Highly offensive player for the Titans. He controls the top of the zone, fires one through. The save is made by Lemiski. Lemiski with a arching pass made down through to the zone. Bobbles down into the corner, and a hit from behind. Ref's hand is clearly up on the play. Not a pretty hit from the Warriors. So a 6-on-4 once Ty Mitchell makes it to the bench. shot through down low from Little. Will be picked up by her. So 6-on-4, delayed penalty, 1:10 to go in the other cross-checking call. Bounces out. It's Tellier controlling. 1 second on the shot clock, but that'll blow down. The penalty hit from behind is the call against the Warriors. So exactly a minute into the penalty. And then a 4-minute penalty will be given to the Warriors on that check from behind in the corner of the Titans end. So the remainder of this game could be played on the power play. Just 1 second difference, 4:01 in the game and 4 minutes in the power play. So an abbreviated 5-on-3 man advantage for the Titans is making the block in front is Andrew Smith in a bit of discomfort as play continues. Heavy shot whistled wide off the stick of Josh Little, but that'll be an over and back. 3:38 to go, 37 seconds into that initial penalty marker from the Warriors, or by the Warriors. First 5-on-3 advantage in the game for our extended version. There was an earlier one to the Titans. It was only a 4-second abbreviated 5-on-3 power play. We also had a penalty shot there in that second. Slowly bringing it in is Alzinga getting some time out as he's the VP today. Holding up is Josh Little, under 10 seconds to go. Fires one through, the shot clock renewed. And now coming back out onto the floor is Evelyn. So 5-on-4 power play for under 3 minutes. 2:53 left to go in the game. Just 1 second difference from the penalty marker. Another shot whipped on towards the net. It bounces out to neutral zone, stays onside over that middle line. Another shot through. Just 3 seconds left in the shot clock. Edbois rips one heavily. That bounces off the shoulder of Lemiski and ends up into the Warriors bench. So possession is given to the Titans. They gotta get over and line in time. Gabois over to Little, scooped up by Mitchell. Now a great save made by Lemiski. Big chance here is Lemiski is waiting up. Sorry, that was her. Pops out. Gabois has to go pick it up, but he cannot, and that'll be an over and back awarded to the Warriors. 2:11 left to go. 2:10 in the hit from behind call. Another 15 for others. Shaq trying to make his way through to the middle, but Warriors can't work it out of the corner. It'll be Austin Allen. Austin Allen rings one off the corner post of the net. Miski giving some love to the left side post. In between the pipes, 1:45 to go. Tellier brings it back over middle ground into the offensive zone. It's hand off to Darrell. From corner, Austin Allen, her, Barrel, cross crease chance, and that is no good. So that was Podman out, not Austin Allen. Barrel. Lacrosse, whipping chance by Kelly. He didn't have full control of the ball. Austin Allen was there as well. Now it's held by Betker. Betker, exactly a minute to go, takes it into the offensive end in the Titans zone. He's drove into the boards behind the net by Luke Mitchell. Luke Mitchell and him tally up with some extra activities, and Luke Mitchell will go to the box with under a minute to go. 50 seconds, 9/10 of a second. Under 51 seconds left to go. So we'll be 4-on-4 now for the remainder of the contest. as the Warriors have a penalty of their own. 49 seconds in their penalty. Now holding the ball. Forges tried to hand it over to Hoshko, and now it's Brady Thompson trying to take it over the middle ground. It's turned back as Hoshko has it. Hoshko ripping one on down low. Ty Mitchell hasn't seen some action in a while. Makes the save, and now a 2-on-1 opportunity here for the Titans, but a change in transition gives the Warriors that extra defender. It's handed over to Josh Little. Under 20 seconds to go. Little trying to work it through. Underhand scoop towards the net. Good save there. Shot clock renewed. Under 10 seconds to go. Little trying to get one on, and possession is handed over to the Warriors. 6.3 seconds to go. The Titans will be awarded, and now a fight. Right in the middle is Gadbois up against Forges. Underhand uppercut there. Jersey's falling off. Trying to wrestle him to the ground, and shot thrown down as they both get taken down to the ground. Some respect there between Gadbois and Forges. Forges being a former member of the Titans. Both players almost getting their jerseys taken off. That was a big tussle in the dying seconds here of this game. 6.3 seconds to go when the emotions boil over. They'll end up calling the game, run the clock, and that's the first win of the season for the Sherwood Park Titans. They improved to 1-4 on the season, and it was a hard-fought win for the Titans. They stayed disciplined, only taking a few penalties in the game. Were able to find the back of the net when the Warriors took penalties of their own, but they had great defensive play in that second to just hold it to 3 combined goals on either side. It was a 5-4 game at the end of the first, and then it was tied 6-6, and the Titans explode on the offensive side of the game and were able to find the win in this one. So the Edmonton Warriors are now 0-4 on the season. And the Titans, with their stifling defense, great goaltending in the game, are able to hold on for the victory in this one. That was a Tier 2 matchup between the Warriors and the Titans here from the Ardrossan Recreation Complex. I'm Zachary Kubish. Thank you so much for tuning into this game on CROW LAX TV. Take care and have a great rest of your day.